Alright, this is the lemon ale, my last recipe. All my recipes I've done so far have been 10 gallons, at least for the past couple of years. This is the first 5 gallon I've done in ages because it's extract and, well, I just only want to do 5 gallons. Anyway, this sat in the primary fermenter without the lemons for about 2 weeks, a little bit over. I was only going to let it go about 7 to 10 days, and I decided, after a while I'm just going to let it go longer. So, here it is. This has now been racked into the secondary. The secondary fermenter looks identical at first, same kind of bucket. It's just not it's not the primary though. It's not secondary. And what I did is I chopped up lemons into quarters here. I basically sliced up like an apple, and just threw the chunks in here. I'm only going to leave it in here. You can leave them up in here, in here as long as you want. A couple days, all that's necessary. I usually go about 3 days on this. I've gone as much as a week. Doesn't really matter. Just, you don't want to let it sit in there forever because it'll absorb the juices pretty quick. Now, why would I put this in secondary, primary? Because when the fermentation's going on, you actually could lose some aroma. How much just depends on how much there was there, how violent the fermentation is. So I put mine in secondary when the fermentation, when the fermentation is pretty much done. So anyway, you can do it however you want, but I prefer secondary. So the lemons here, I just chopped them up, and I could have made them smaller, but what the heck. Dumped them in here. They're going to sit here for a few days, and I may even let them go a week, and then I'm going to rack it into a keg, and that's it. So I do the same thing whether you make a blueberry or raspberry, any kind of fruit. I personally put them in secondary because, again, of the aroma issues I talked about. You're going to lose some, just no matter how much. Secondary, you lose a lot less. That's why I do it this way. And also, cleaner beer and all the usual stuff. So there you have it. This is almost the last stage. The lemons are in there. Now, how many did I use? I used 4. When I made my last 10-gallon batch, I used 10 lemons, and that was a little overwhelming. I was going to cut it down to 8, which is what I'm going to do for my next 10-gallon batch. Since this is 5-gallon, I just cut that in half, so it's got 4 whole lemons in there. Took them out of the fridge, cut them up, and here they are. That's all.